Good morning. Welcome to CME Traveling Daily Coffee Talk. She's getting ready. Just letting you know. She'll be here soon. So she took a lot of coaxing to try to wake her up today, and for her to come on in and join us.
Lies. I've been ready for hours. Just kidding.
Is that right? She stayed up late last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, you was up late because we were on
We're on a show, so that's the reason.
yeah. We were on a show straightening out truths, stuff like that.
You can tell I haven't even finished doing my hair. This is as good as it
You
got.
saw what it looked like the other day when you didn't finish.
Well, it's just the way it is.
I know. I don't mind. You're the one that brought it up and stuff like
I
that.
look awful, but it's okay. I'm here.
Coffee good.
Morning.
Coffee's pretty
Coffee's
good.
delicious.
Yeah, you have your regular coffee with 2 shots and just half and half.
It doesn't do any
I
good.
have hazelnut. You want to taste it?
Yeah.
And it's got a hazelnut. What do you call it? Espresso shot. 2 double shot in it.
There is no need to do anything fancy. I know exactly how I like my coffee, thanks to John Gaylor. And this is the way I like my coffee, and you can fix it this way every single time.
No, we got to buy other things because I go through them ones too much. But I do have 2 boxes coming, so we may take our time.
Yeah.
All right, first one's in here. Okay, man. I got a few things I got to throw up here that I regularly do.
Morning, John. See, I was prepared.
All right.
Thanks to Curt.
I got to say, I really wasn't.
I was asleep. Okay,
You're
I
welcome.
was.
I brought that in here for you because I know you're going to sneeze or something.
Thank you. I was asleep and would have been asleep until probably 10 o'clock this morning because I just did not, for some reason, I didn't sleep good last night. And then when I finally did get to sleep, it was time to get up, right? So that's just the way this morning went.
Yeah, and looks a lot like black ice out here. I mean, I don't know if some people say you can't see it, but it is. We got more snow, and it's slick, and they're giving warnings. There's a bad wreck, by the way. Traffic shut down in 2 directions up near Lynchburg.
I'm happy about that.
But that's on her. That would have been her way to work.
I figure it's better to go that way than to go the lake way because the lake way is really curvy.
Oh, they said the rural areas are really bad with black ice and everything. So, yeah, it's in the high 26. The high. Yeah. Yep. Good morning, sis. Thanks for being in here this morning with us. And Controversial Cruising, thanks for being. And all those that came over from Eddie Lugo Studios. And I think Jimmy was over there with him and everything. And so was Ryan. Thank y'all so much.
Morning, Scott.
Morning, Josh.
Morning, Josh.
Good morning. Let's see. Let's roll on through a little bit. Let's see. Anthony Simone.
Good morning, Anthony.
There's where he said hello to us. And there from good afternoon, I should say.
Good afternoon, mate.
No, that's Australia. What the heck? Why would you even try to do that?
I was a good Australian.
If I were them, I would take offense to that. I would.
Look,
I would.
All I'm saying is that was as close as I'm not good at.
No,
accents.
right. So you shouldn't.
I shouldn't do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Look who that is.
Hi, Ricky. Good morning. See, Ricky stayed up with us late last night.
She did.
And she told the truth. It was nice to finally get the truth out there. And it's going to be really fun to see Cindy sing karaoke on the
Yeah,
ABC
guys,
cruise.
there'll have to be some video of that, I'm sure, for everybody.
Proof
Cindy,
that she did
yeah. Cindy's, she didn't cave in. She understood that she's got to pay up.
I'm not real sure she said she was going to do it. She has 4.5 cases with permission. With permission.
Huh?
Nice.
Law Jones, good morning. Law, right now, I did see the temperature here. Where was that at somewhere?
Yeah, be careful. And I was just sitting here trying to figure out what shoes I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear your boots. Because my boots are slick. They're dress boots. They're not.
We're 21 right here, where we're at right now. 21 degrees. Not far from the high today. That's what's funny about that one. By the way, I threw up a question real quick and didn't have nothing to do with what I told you earlier. Are you ready for are you ready for Christmas gift wise for others? And yes, no, bought for myself.
No and yes. No, I'm not ready for others. Yes, I bought for myself. But it was either that or go to Christmas parties naked. So, I mean,
You had shirts.
I did not have any shirts. I had no shirts in my closet whatsoever. None.
Good morning,
Good morning.
PK Adventures Travels. Thanks for being with us this morning. Hope y'all are doing very well.
Hey, Sea Leg Journeys.
Sea Leg
Good
Journeys.
morning.
You can catch Sea Leg Journeys right after we go off right here, 8:30. It should take you right over there to Chet to say good morning because it is Rise and Shine.
What's today?
Monday's, Tuesday's Rise and Shine. That's the name of it, Rise and Shine. Okay? Rise and Shine. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott.
Good morning. He acted like I was going to say something different.
I didn't know what you might say. I just thought I'd cut you off.
I don't remember. My brain is the size of a pea right now.
And hot
tea. Ooh, yeah.
I had, it's been a few days since I had some tea.
Somebody must not be feeling well.
I had some tea to help try to go to sleep.
I need a hot toddy.
55 there.
Oh, well, listen to little Mr. Florida man talk about how great the weather is down there. That probably feels wonderful down there.
Oh, we heard her agree. We did. She knows she's got to do it.
We've got it on videotape that she knows.
She knows, she got to do it. And I'm pretty sure she'll do it.
I will tell you, though, that is the first time I think I've ever heard her curse on a television show.
Oh, wow. So that's worth going to. And we were on The Fam Adventures, by the way.
And it was an hour and a half show, so you got to go see that. All the truths came out. All the truths.
A lot of train wrecking.
Yeah.
But peer pressure, all you can get her to do.
Yeah. You all can get her to do it. That's right.
Yeah.
We'll all be able to get her to do it.
John Gaylor says 8 degrees there. That's up in New York there.
Naked parties. Are the kids doing that again?
Probably. Yeah.
No,
And Danny Dizzle, thanks for being with us this morning. I'm all caught up in the chat.
Good.
Just like that.
So, the shirts that I had in the closet I already wore to the Christmas party. You can only wear it one time to this Christmas party. Because everybody knows, it's once a year, everybody knows you wear it.
Okay.
So you have to have at least a different shirt. I don't mind wearing pants again, that's fine. But my shirt had to be different. And not only that, but because of stress and eating, we've gained weight. And so that shirt the shirt that I wore last year wouldn't have fit anyway.
Is that it?
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
This is a new shirt. It's a new turtleneck.
Is that one of the new
Yeah,
ones?
I love it. Feel it. It feels pretty good too.
Is that one we bought?
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah.
I remember you trying that
Because
on.
I put the black jacket on with
You
it.
should have wore your scarf with that today.
I haven't gotten to that yet.
in
It
there on
will
the
go
desk.
on. You got to remember, you were literally done playing the intro when I sat down. This is not done. This isn't done. There's a scarf that's going to be Christmas.
You don't have to leave till like 10 today.
And I'm supposed to be at work at 10 today.
Okay.
I was telling what the boss lady said.
You might want to start that car and let it run a while. Kids, I'm 61.
Kids, I'm 61.
He's a...
You don't look a day over 45.
Huh.
You and Robert,
Looks like
both are young looking people. I feel 100 today.
Feeling rough.
I don't know. Anybody else, when it gets cold like this, do you feel it in every joint you have?
Or anything you've ever injured?
Yeah, or anything you've ever injured.
Yeah, because my hand is killing me.
I meant to ask Denise about my hands the other day, but I didn't.
Okay.
Anyway.
What else going on?
Let's talk about the fact that I'm so sorry. Royal is getting sued for giving people too much alcohol.
Now, that the gentleman, it was ruled what is it, when someone gets killed?
Accidental death.
No, you'd think
a murder.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, a homicide.
A homicide, okay.
That's the weird thing, and if you've seen it, I picked this up off of where I usually listen to my news is on Cruise Radio with Doug. and Cruise News Today. And
So, like, did he get stabbed and...
no,
okay.
at first he was too drunk and all that kind of stuff. And but the
How did he die?
security guards and stuff, they say, hurt him and everything. Also rough, and
So what happened was he drank too much. He
belligerent,
got
belligerent.
belligerent,
Yeah.
and then they had to detain him, and so therefore it's a murder.
Well, he died
I got you.
in that way right there. But I'm just wondering sometimes. I know like Carnival only you only get 15 drinks, and there's that's been plenty. We have never hit the 15 for us, and I know there's others on here that 15 beers versus 15.
Well, and we've talked about this, like getting a mimosa or two for breakfast, and then
Yeah.
by the time dinner rolls around, and you've had a few in between at the pool or something, and dinner rolls around, and you have a dinner drink, and then
Well, if you
a couple
separate
of
them out
drinks.
enough, then none of them really that bother you that
No,
much.
no.
Other.
I don't think 15's too much. Good morning, Ron and
I'll
Darlene.
get to it if you'll
I'm
just.
sorry, I saw his name.
Why do you do that?
Anyway, I saw it. Morning, Jimmy.
Okay. Good morning, Jimmy. Morning, Ron. She gets ahead of me here, and I do not know why.
Okay, so, but I don't think 15 drinks is too much. But I do think if you walk on the ship and try to do 15 drinks when you walk on the ship immediately, you're asking yourself for failure. I think at some point, it's like saying, well, there's a lot of water there, and because we allowed you to drink the water and you drowned, it's our fault. I think you have to have some type of responsibility on yourself.
There's a little more probably. I'm
Probably
sure
more
to
to
the
that
to the
particular
case.
thing.
Yeah.
Right, and I understand that. I understand this is a different. I'm not talking about this specific case. There may be additional information with that case that would make it okay, but I'm just saying, do you believe that it is your responsibility as an adult to limit yourself to
Some
the
people
drinks?
you get to a certain point, you don't care and you can keep drinking.
Well, that's true, but also I do understand that the bartenders could cut you off, and that would stop it. But I don't know. I've seen Marsha surpass 15 drinks at Paradise Beach. I don't want to talk about that, Ricky. You act like you did not drink any while I was sitting there just doing nothing but drinking. That's not how that worked.
Well, you were not physically moving any, and that was a bad thing.
I sat there. I did.
Did not
I
eat
sat,
anything
I did
that
not,
day, that morning, before we got off the
No.
ship. So anyway, we cleared that up. Too much is too much.
Thank goodness I had a husband that got me back onto the ship. Well, So I think that it's okay to.
Nobody bid on the question or what we're talking. The other thing, either or there.
Do you think it's like the adult thing to do? It's your responsibility, or do you think that the people at the bar should be like, no, you're cut off?
Jimmy, the astute tourist says, I can't do 15. I've tried, but I drank straight whiskey. It's hard to function all day.
Yeah. So
yeah, but like we were even talking, like if you had a beer or you had a mimosa, and then but sitting there just pounding them away, that's that's tough to do. Alcohol poisoning it
can happen to anybody.
It
That's
can.
right.
That is the truth right there.
I don't think it was a fart.
What?
Huh?
I don't know what I'm missing right
I
there.
don't either.
Did we say that? Did we say something wrong?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
Add dehydration, heat, sun, exercise. Yeah.
You're right. So I still think it's up to you to be the adult about it, or at least have good friends that help you out in it. I don't necessarily think that a bartender should have to babysit everybody in the bar.
Right.
And I think that in fact, I know that even if the bartender's like, well, I can't give that person any more alcohol, his friend over here isn't going to get him a drink. I've seen it too many times. I've worked in a bar for a long time. And I've seen, well, I did security and I worked.
Kidding.
And I've seen people number one, I've seen people be very combative and belligerent because they drank too much, and boisterous and mouthy, and that's just the girls. And then I've seen, and then I've seen, people that you could tell they were way too drunk and they should have never had another drink, and they were served. So I get it. I get both sides of the story. Hi, Mama.
Yes, hello, Mom. Thanks for joining this morning. And I hope you're doing very well. And I'm sure they had some extra weather. I don't really know if they got much more. My sister sent me some pictures. They had a lot of snow. But look, ours looks pretty close to theirs now out there.
Can you open the door without it touching?
I don't know. Yeah, you can. You can still open the door and it not touch. So, yeah. Yeah. He's telling Law Jones he was exactly right about the dehydration and everything. Yeah.
You are, and you are on vacation. You're allowed to have a good time. I think everybody has their limits, and everybody's limits are different. And I think that you need to be aware of what your limits are.
How much of that do you think happens on a ship? Do you think every cruise they have somebody always has too much?
I 150% more than just one person.
Yeah.
I think that you could get hanging out with a group of people and,
Picture after picture.
picture after picture, two pictures, and you think I've only had two drinks and I feel like I need to go lay down. So
Already here they made bars responsible for fatal DUIs.
wow, I did not know that around there. They made
And
a bartender should have some responsibility to not serve a person who is visibly intoxicated. I agree with that 100%. I do.
yeah.
And I think sometimes, friends are having.
So sometimes though in a club atmosphere, I've seen it even on the when we've been on a cruise where they're so crowded inside of there. It's the waitress that comes up. The bartender never sees that person.
Yeah, I agree.
And doesn't, unless they know it goes to that one card, which they can look at that card and probably
go,
see what
yeah.
time. That's why, like, didn't somebody switch to from 5 minute wait between drinks? It's a 10-minute wait between drinks.
I would not like that because, and I'm not even
I
talking
don't
about
even stand
alcoholic.
sometimes we don't even stand at a bar for 10 minutes to.
Well, the reason I
But
say
I
that is
understand it. I do
like,
understand it.
a lot of times I want a water, and then I also want a drink, and whether it's an alcoholic drink or a soda or whatever. And even with soda and stuff, you have to wait in between.
Yeah, I'm not sure I get that the 5 minute, 10-minute thing has to be, if you can look, like I said, even on that computer, when they swipe that card, they can see this was alcohol. Oh, they're ordering a small water. Let me just go ahead and give that to
Right.
them. But we were told, even on this last cruise, you have to wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, we were only told 5 minutes. Somebody's been telling that they have to wait 10.
But I will tell you, we did get to sit at the bar on this cruise because the casino was so busy, and actually get a drink from the bar and not have to pay for it with our casino
The
package.
way I was told at the bar and down at the guest services, it should be that way always on any of the cruises.
Well,
that is what they told me.
They need to give some information to the other
Cruise lines.
cruise lines.
I mean, their
Other
sister
cruises,
cruises.
yeah.
Same here. Law bartenders can be reliable for over serving.
Hey, I do want to say this. John did tell us earlier in the chat that he gets to wear the same shirt every day because it's fireman, so it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I saw that, John.
I see. Yeah.
Hey, good
look
morning,
who just woke up.
Denise. Just woke up. Whoops. That's all right, Denise. I would have still been asleep too if Curt hadn't woke me up. I was tired. And
Let's see what Ricky has to say right here.
Maryland has laws we have to abide by because we can become legally liable for if we overserve someone and they end up injured or worse. However, we can't control everything. Ricky, you work in the kind of industry that I used to work in, and I would say that what we experienced is we used to get them coming in the door or trying to come into the door. We wouldn't let them come in already drunk, or they need to go to their car for something, and what they were doing was drinking more and then coming back in, And so it's not always well. I know on a cruise ship you can't really blame it on that, but it's not always
You
the
could
bartender's fault.
you could go back to your room, have
You
more
could.
because you could have
That's
more
right. You could go to your room, have a bottle in your room, go to your room and drink more.
because you can order it to your room. Yeah,
That's true. I hadn't thought
yeah.
about that.
And then a lot of folks go, "Hey, I made good friends," and we've done ourselves. Made good friends with a certain waiter or bartender, and there's always
Well, and not, it's not like we
that's going
do
to
it.
happen.
It's
That's
not
what I
like we
mean.
make good friends with them just so we could like abuse the system or
Well, it's
anything.
just they
They know
better
they're
service.
yeah they know we're not going to. We're not asking for 20 drinks because we got 19 friends around us and we're trying to serve everybody. I just need a water or I need my soda or whatever it is that I need at the time. And they're pretty good about doing it.
MSC, you can get a lot of drinks on there for
You haven't been
forever.
back on MSC since World America.
Oh, that's right. They changed
And
theirs
they
on
changed it right after World
They're
America.
limited, ain't they?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes the next time we get on.
Yes, Carnival did just do that. I think that. Am I saying,
10
John?
10
Is
minute.
it the 10-minute thing now? I don't have a problem with that. I do not have to demand, but I do have a problem with if I want something else other than an alcohol drink.
Right. I totally get if you're like, I'm sorry, you've had one
But I
non-alcoholic drink. You
understand
need
they
some
don't.
time in
That's
between.
more for them to keep up with.
Yeah.
Like but it has to be a list right there
I
of
don't
what you
know.
order.
To my thought is if I order 10 sodas because I'm thirsty and I drink 10 sodas within 10 minutes, that's not, what difference does that make? I get the alcohol, but I think that there should be a way that they can tell that. I'm just saying.
Let's see, Carnival. Yeah, Carnival just made this wait time. Okay.
What does
let's see.
Chet say?
Let me run down here. Chat says
I'm a firm believer in personal responsibility. Be
Yep.
accountable for your own actions. A busy bar or club can have multiple waiters getting drinks for who knows who. That's right. I agree with that. I do. I am both sides on this because I've worked in that environment, and I 100% agree that if I'm a bartender and I'm serving you, and I can tell that you have started slurring your words, or you can tell that you're starting to get to that point where you've had too much, I should cut you off. But I also believe that I am not your babysitter. That if a waitress comes up and gets a drink for you, or somebody else comes up and gets a drink for you, that's not my fault. That somebody else went and got you a drink.
Good morning on All Travels, Chris. Also down here,
Hello,
John
Chris.
Gaylor says, when tending bar, I have served drunk people virgin drinks, and
They don't know the difference.
they didn't
Yep.
know the difference because
They were drunk.
I can see that. I can see folks being that way. Not unless some dummy right beside them took a sip of it and says, "Hey, there's no alcohol in this,"
I'd do that. I'd be that dummy, wouldn't I? I'd be like, hey, there's nothing in this.
That's smart thinking, though.
That is very, very smart thinking, John.
Especially if you can do that. The bar may cut someone off, but they may have.
We talked
more
about that,
in
Denise.
their
Yeah.
car,
Or in their room.
or in their cabin. Yeah, you can.
I mean, the hotel that we were at before we got on our last cruise, they didn't even have a bar, and we were drinking. Is it there? It would have been the person that was at the front desk responsibility because it drank too much? No.
I don't know that. Yeah, that's a different.
I'm just
case.
saying, like, they saw us drinking.
I'm pretty sure we probably wasn't supposed to be doing that on the premises.
Okay, I know, but they were nice enough not to say anything. They did let us sit there and drink our wine.
Okay. Ricky says, "Yeah, we have that too, but with my industry, we have to be observant in those situations and try our best to prevent those individuals from entering." Sneeze.
No, I thought it
Oh.
was.
Close to a sneeze. Got real close right there. Do not forget Sea Leg Journeys at 8:30, guys, coming up next. Let's see. I swear.
I'm not as drunk as you think I am.
You hear that? That's a lot what some of them say. Really, they do say that a
Oh,
lot.
he says I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah, I can't rate like that. Okay, but Ricky's situation is a little different. She works in a casino. They have cameras everywhere, and they have people literally watching everything everybody does. So I don't think that happens as often in a bar or on in Carnival though, or any other cruise ship. They have cameras everywhere, except for the place where everybody gets accidentally goes overboard. Have you noticed that they always have cameras everywhere until somebody falls overboard, and then they don't have a camera there.
There's cameras. They just don't tell us. You know, they don't want to release that to the media. You know,
No one knows how dry I am.
I got you. Let's see,
Oh,
Marsha. Shh, I forget.
sorry.
Morning there, Will.
Morning.
Good morning. Let's see. Let's move on down here, right here. Me too.
I can't pick my nose in a corner in my
disciplinary
without the state being able to see. See?
Yeah, I bet.
Dispensary. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, John, thanks for joining us. Good morning.
Hey,
drink
good
like an
morning.
adult. Don't
That's
be
right.
aft. Yeah, for your friends and family to have to put up. Yeah, they already know you.
Well, let's face it.
yeah.
You don't want to get kicked off of a cruise ship because you drink too much, and when you get kicked off, you're banned for life. There is no coming back.
The situation that I was talking about, that Cruise News Today was talking about, there's a little more to it. I'd have to look into it, but
You think there's a more like there's some brutality and or something?
no, I just ain't sure. I just ain't sure. The person could have had a medical problem too, you know, and then the alcohol made it worse or something like that for them. But for them, the coroner put it as homicide. So, yeah, I mean that's my understanding. That's what they just told. It's I think it's homicide. That's the word. Let's go what Jimmy said right here. We have seen the videos of angry served
In a cruise ship. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. Never ever have I ever been kicked.
Yeah.
Kicked off, you mean? All right, let me shut down my other question. I'm glad we talked about that. I was wondering if y'all would spill the beans a little bit, tell a little bit of your opinions on the serving of the drinks and everything.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think people act like a butt anyway nowadays, that they don't even need the alcohol to do it. So I can't imagine.
Yeah, they really don't. I mean, you got people out there all the time now. They don't even need the drinks. The question for the day was, are you ready for Christmas gifts, gift wise? Are you ready Christmas gift wise for others? In other words, you bought for others. 48% of y'all said yes. And 52% say no. That's pretty close. And no one bought for themselves except for Marsha.
I had to get some clothes.
Close that fold down. Thank you.
I feel judged.
Marsha had that 1% in there, or
That was
whatever
me.
it would been.
I got you clothes too, though.
Yes, you did.
So technically, you got
Sounds
clothes.
like you have tried it, Scott.
Booger buds are really sticky. But
John Gaylor says, when restraining a drunk person, the drunk person may get hurt, sometimes hurt badly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because when you get belligerent and you think you're Superman at that point, right? I mean, how many people, I know like John and Ricky and a bunch of you in here have had to deal with somebody that was drunk and, was it 10 foot tall and bulletproof, kind of attitude, and you have to deal with them. It's not fun.
Yes, we did see the commercial last week. Was
Yes.
it last week, the one you had me on?
Thursday. Yes, we saw that. I thought that was hilarious.
And then right here, you didn't give a choice if we bought others and ourselves, because I did. Yeah, I didn't have time. I really just didn't have time to type that last thing in there.
Okay,
And
so
the
there's a
astute tourist,
1%. That would have been me.
Yeah, in my business, dealing with drunks can be entertaining and not so much fun either.
Yeah.
Yes, we will see that. You want to see it? When I said that, you want to see it?
You want to see it?
All right, guys, we got to jump off here. You go over there to Rise and Shine this morning with Sea Leg Journeys with Chet and Robin. And, you know,
John
holler at
says
Robin.
the
She's working
stories I could tell you from the hospital.
I bet. All right, guys, it's 8:30. We got to get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. I got to check my appointment. I do have some appointments this week, and some of them are early. So I'll let you know. Everybody have a good day. This is CME Traveling,
Daily
guys.
Coffee Dog. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.